Stories. We all love them. We watch them, read them, and listen to them. But no one has a story quite like Fubuki Shirou. In this video, we'll go over his story, mainly in Season 2, and you'll find out why I love the story of Fubuki Shirou so much. After the first season, when Raymond won the Football Frontier Finals against Zeus, they didn't even have a chance to enjoy their victory. When they returned to their school, they found it completely destroyed by none other than aliens. Raymond decides to fight the aliens through football, but after their second match, the coach, Lena Schiller, decides that Raymond no longer needs Goenji Shoya, even though, up until now, he was Raymond's best striker and one of the team's key players. But this decision leads us into one of the most underrated character stories in anime, because after Goenji is forced to leave, we hear rumors about a new striker from Hakuren Academy, named Fubuki Shirou. When they search for him online, they find wild claims that he once scored 10 goals in a single match, that he's called the Bear Killer, and even that he's taller than a bear. The rumors are endless. On their way to the school where Fubuki is said to live, Raymond meets a quiet boy alone in the cold. When asked what he's doing there, he replies, "This place is special to me." He's standing at the Northern Ridge, a place known for its dangerous avalanches. When this is mentioned, his expression shifts just for a moment. After warming up, he says he's fine now and can walk the rest of the way. When the team arrives at the school, the football club is arguing about where Fubuki went, but not long after, he shows up. To their surprise, the quiet, soft-spoken boy from earlier is Fubuki Shirou. Coach Lena immediately asks if he'd like to join the team, but first, he'll need to play a practice match. When the match starts, we're shocked. Fubuki is playing defense, not striker, but he's incredibly skilled. Later in the match, he switches to offense and proves he's an elite striker as well. However, something strange happens every time he attacks. His aura shifts. Fubuki is normally calm and friendly, but in attack mode, he becomes more aggressive, even a bit rude. And maybe it's just for us viewers, but his hair and eyes seem to change too. After seeing his skills, Coach Lena ends the match early. She's seen enough. Fubuki officially joins the team. Raymond faces the second-ranked alien team, Gemini Storm. This time, they're stronger and better prepared, largely thanks to their intense training with Fubuki. The previous games were total defeats, but now they win 2-1. However, things escalate quickly. A new, stronger alien team appears, Epsilon. After tracking them to a school called Cloister Divinity, where Kogor also joins the team, Epsilon challenges them. Cloister's team plays first, and loses, so Raymond steps in. This is where we get one of the best underrated rivalries in anime. Epsilon doesn't rely on speed like Gemini Storm, they rely on strength. During the game, Fubuki uses his powerful shot, Eternal Blizzard, but it's blocked easily by Epsilon's captain, Desarm. At least that's how it looks. From Desarm's perspective, however, he feels something strange, an emotion he doesn't understand. This becomes the spark of a rivalry that will grow.
しかし、戦った時に感じたあの感覚。
We then hear shocking news. Kageyama Reiji, former coach of Zeus and Royal Academy, has returned. He's built a new Royal Academy with some of Jude's old teammates, and he's taught them forbidden techniques, dangerous moves that injure not only opponents, but even the users themselves. Raymond barely makes it through this brutal game, but something unexpected happens. Fubuki and Sameoka work together beautifully. Their relationship wasn't always strong. Sameoka tends to clash with new strikers who outshine him, but once he respects you, he fights for you like a pit bull. Eventually, they become an amazing and underrated duo, creating the move Wyvern Blizzard. But sadly, we can't see too much of the amazing teamwork because we find out Sameoka in the game got injured. And sadly, how good this partnership was, it was not a long one. Sameoka! As the team continues training and improving, we notice more signs that Fubuki is not in full control of himself. His aggressive aura only shows up sometimes, especially when the opponent is weaker. Other times, it refuses to appear at all. It's clear that Fubuki doesn't fully understand it himself. To the rest of the team, he just seems distant, but there's more going on beneath the surface. Oh, and apparently, he's also quite the ladies' man. After defeating Sue and her team, they introduce Ryman to their advanced training facility. It's here that we see real growth, and also a deeper look into Fubuki's mysterious behavior. While training alone, Fubuki is seen talking to himself, not just mumbling but having full conversations. He even refers to the voice inside him as Atsuya. That's when the cracks really start to show. Raymond faces Epsilon again, and this time, they've improved dramatically thanks to the training. Still, Epsilon strikes first. Fubuki, desperate to prove himself, keeps attacking over and over, relentlessly. It's as if he's possessed. His obsession with scoring becomes overwhelming. Finally, he breaks through Desarm's wormhole defense, one of the most iconic and hype goals in the entire anime. The anger in Fubuki's eyes, the shock on Desarm's face, and the awe on his teammates' faces say it all. This wasn't just a goal, it was a glimpse into something deeper. For the first time, we start to see what football is really about, something that'll become more important as the series goes on. Though the match ends in a draw, it's a huge improvement from before. After the match, we learn that Endu's grandfather has left behind another secret training notebook, just like before. The team heads to the school where the notebook is located, plays a friendly match, and is joined by a new teammate, Tachimukai. But then something unexpected happens. After the game, Endo gets invited to another match by a mysterious friend, someone who always seems to appear and disappear. He agrees, but the next day, it's not just another regular school team that shows up. It's another team of aliens, far stronger than anything they've faced so far. They don't even need special techniques. They're just that powerful. And this is where Fubuki finally breaks. He collapses mentally and physically. He's taken to the hospital, because what we learn next is one of the darkest truths in the series comes out. When Fubuki was a child, he survived a tragic avalanche. His parents and younger brother Atsuya were all killed. After the trauma, Fubuki developed a split personality. He carries Atsuya's confidence, aggression, and striking ability within him. Fubuki was originally a defender, while Atsuya was a striker. The powerful move Eternal Blizzard wasn't his, it was Atsuya's. The pressure of being both defender and striker for Ryman causes Fubuki to break. He ends up in the hospital, and two players, Kazemaru and another, leave the team as well. The team hears rumors of a flame striker in Okinawa, possibly Goenji, and they head there immediately. They meet new characters like Tsunami, play friendly matches, and even face another fake alien team. For a while, Fubuki's inner struggle seems to fade, but during the third match against Epsilon, Fubuki is told to only defend, no pressure to attack. Yet, Atsuya forces himself out, and Fubuki begins attacking again. Disarm blocks every shot. Fubuki crumbles. He collapses on the field, emotionally and mentally blank. No Fubuki, no Atsuya, just emptiness, afraid of football. From this point on, Fubuki is unable to play. In later matches against Diamond Dust and Prominence, he doesn't even touch the ball. Fubuki has become afraid, not of football itself, but of not being perfect. Others, like Goenji and Aphrodite, try to help him, but he still can't return. Finally, in the final match against Genesis, Raymond struggles without him, but after watching his teammates fight and trust him, after all the encouragement and memories, he steps onto the field. At first, he's still scared, but finally, Fubuki understands. He wasn't scared of football, he was scared of not being perfect. He learns that football isn't about perfection. It's about teamwork, friends, improvement, and most importantly, fun. This hit me hard. It reminded me of myself when I was younger. Every match, I was just frustrated, angry, and afterward, disappointed. Why? Because I had completely forgotten why I started playing football. Not for money, not for fame, not for ego, but for fun. As we get older, it gets harder to hold on to that. Sometimes it even feels impossible. But like Fubuki, we shouldn't forget the light, the reason we started. Friends, family, community, and fun. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on which character you'd like to see next.